I am launching a membership on YouTube for my channel. And this video is going to be a preview of what you're going to get if you become a member. So it's either going to convince you that you should do it, or it's going to make you think, girl, why would I pay money for this? But you know, I'm going to do it. And basically what this video is going to be and what the bonus videos for my membership are going to be are vlog style, day in the life of a CEO, business school lecturer, podcast host, content creator, mom, Beyonce stan, Swiftie. Okay, that's what it's gonna be. Right now, I'm getting some coffee. Okay, and you're gonna watch me do it because apparently, sometimes people like to see you do that. Look at this mug, the Ohio State University, where I will be teaching come spring. Oh, go ahead. And so yeah, I'm thinking. Maybe there are people who want to know what it's like for me a day in my life. Just the bajillion things that I do and think about. So that's what you're gonna get if you become a member. Then once or twice a month, I will be uploading vlog style videos just for members, just so you can see what I do. I'm gonna get better at it right now. Obviously, look at this. Right now, obviously, I don't. Obviously, right now, I'm not that great at it, but I'm gonna get better at it. Right now, let's talk about what I need to do today. The thing about my weekdays, because today's a weekday, is I always feel like I'm on such a massive clock. I mean, I always feel like I'm on a massive clock because my daughter leaves for daycare around 8, sometimes more like 7:45. And then I pick her up from daycare. I leave to pick her up around 4:45. Okay, so we're talking about from 8 to 4:45, me trying to get done every single thing I need to get done. And I never get every single thing done. That is just the day I actually end up getting every single thing done that I need to in a day. It'll probably never happen, but I always try. So let's review some of the things I need to get done today. Join me in my office. No, this is not actually my office. This is my kitchen table where I'm doing some work right now, currently learning best practices for launching your YouTube membership. And that actually right there is something you should know about me. I watched 2 videos on this, okay? I got accepted into the YouTube program like, I don't know, a couple days ago, and was like, all right, I want to do this. I watched 2 videos and now we're going live. What I'm not going to do, generally speaking, whenever I'm setting out to do something is try to make it perfect before I launch it, because I have learned through several years of being an entrepreneur, it's never going to be perfect and you're always going to be iterating. So there's no point in waiting until it's perfect to launch it. Launch it now. Okay, launch it before it's perfect, launch it before it's even good, and get better, because you're gonna get feedback along the way. Hopefully, if any of you decide to join this little membership, hopefully you'll give me feedback and say, okay, KJ, we like this. We don't really care for that, but we do like this. And then I will iterate and I will make it better. So yeah, I watched 2 videos on how to do a membership, and now we're launching these memberships. All right, so let's talk about what I need to do today. In that same vein, the other thing I don't have yet is a fancy camera. I'm currently using my iPhone. Will I get a fancy camera? Yes. Okay, I can afford one now. I've made enough money from my TikTok earnings that I can afford to buy a nicer camera, but I don't have time. I don't feel like researching. I don't feel like, so I'm gonna do it, but I haven't done it yet. And again, it's not about launching when you're perfect. It's about launching. It's just about launching, okay? Now let's review some of the things that I need to do today. I have a content to-do list, and then separately from that, I have a business school to-do list, and then separately from that, I have my business to-do list. Maybe let's start with the business to-do list. Okay, PO management. I keep everything in various lists, and I really like blank notebooks, no lines or anything. I don't know when, I discovered that a few years ago. Someone gave me a blank notebook and I realized I like it so much more than the lined ones. Do you care about that? I don't know, you can give me feedback. All right, PO management. So one thing you should know is we're always placing POs. We're always placing purchase orders for product. And I like to keep a very clean tracker of exactly where in the process all of my POs are. And so it needs some updating. So I'm working on that. I need to register for some new UPCs. UPCs are barcodes. You have to register for those. You don't get to just be like, let me just make a barcode today. Nope. You have to register with the government. Okay, I need to work on a timeline for our newest launch for Beauty Bakery. If you didn't know, along with running Minted, I also run Beauty Bakery. And we have a product launching next spring. I've already begun development, but I like to also have a timeline so that I can make sure I'm sticking to every single thing that needs to get done when it needs to get done, and I haven't built the timeline yet. Okay, and and then one of our ad accounts, I actually need to go in and remove the credit card because it's an old account and we don't want the old account spending our new money, okay? Those are some of the things. On this side of my list are all the things I've already crossed off today. Look at me. It's barely 9 in the morning, y'all. Okay. Then for my business school checklist, the main thing I need to do is I am teaching for the first time. I've always taught courses that I designed. This is going to be my first time teaching a course that is existing. It's a capstone course. And so I got to get the textbook, y'all. And I got to read the textbook, like actually read the whole textbook. Do you know the last time I read a textbook? It's been about a decade. I'm going to do it, but I got to get the textbook first. And then I have to get registered with the system that allows you to get the textbook. And then I've got to go over the syllabus. It's a lot. Now let's talk about some content to do. So I'm launching my course next week and I'm building out the site in Kajabi, if you've ever heard of Kajabi. So I have started building out the outline. I've already filmed most of the videos. Now I need to finish the outline, finish editing the videos, put it all together so that week 1 can launch literally next week. That is what I need to spend the most of my time doing. Those are my content to-dos. And then, look, YouTube membership. I wrote all that this morning, and here we are. But before we do any of that, I actually need to create my membership for YouTube. So I don't know exactly what it involves. So let's just see. Join other successful creators who earn monthly revenue, get inspired. You see, I've already done that. I've already watched. So I would like to just make this happen now. Build connections, set up your offer. Perfect. Let's do that. Choose a template. I do want to offer levels, but I'm not sure I want to offer levels right now. Okay, but before I do any of that, I actually need to set up my YouTube offer. So that's what I'm doing here. I think I'm going to offer 3 levels because that's what it recommended. And that's what every best practices video I saw said. So let's edit it. We're going to keep this extremely simple. I'll come up with cuter names maybe at a different time. We're going to call it tier 1. We're going to make it $2.99. And we're going to offer loyalty badges, emojis. Yeah, I like emojis. Priority reply to comments. Oh, no. Okay, I like those. Priority reply, emojis. Okay, done. Okay, great. I love that. Apparently, I have to make my own emojis. I've never made an emoji, so you know where I'm headed. Canva, baby. Okay. I just finished setting up the membership. So now the only thing that's left is for them to approve me. So hopefully by the time y'all see this video, memberships are approved and you can join. And if it's not, that means it's still under review. I ended up making emojis, just regular ass emojis in Canva. Hold on, let me show y'all what they look like. Okay, so I made this crown. By made, I mean I just chose. I was choosing between this heart and just like a heart. I went with this heart here. I went with a bumblebee. I'm calling her Queen Bee, and then a thumbs up. Those are my 4 emojis. I tried using the emoji maker. I didn't like them. So I'll get better emojis as we go. Like I said, just launch. If there's one thing you're going to learn about me, we're just going to get it done and we'll make it better later. Okay. We iterate. So now that that is set up, I can move on to something else on my to-do list. Okay. I am taking a quick break from staring at my computer to work out. I'm going to do a 20-minute, lifting on Peloton, 20-minute strength on Peloton. I love Peloton. It is the only reason I work out as regularly as I do because they have so many different workouts that you can choose from. So I'm going to do that. And then I think I'm going to shower, film my TikTok, Then I gotta go get my blood drawn. Then I'm gonna come back, answer a bajillion emails and work on my course. Let's go. I'm done, I did it. I'm like legitimately tired. That was 20 minutes. And I will just say, the reason I love Peloton, this is obviously not sponsored, is because of the variety. And to anyone who says like, oh, if you're not working out for 45, 60 minutes, it doesn't count. That's bullshit. The best workout for you is the workout you're actually gonna do. And I knew, given how busy I am today, 20 minutes was all I was gonna be able to give to it. That's what I did. And it was like legitimately tiring because I used 20s the whole time, 20 pounds. So I'm tired. No, I did one with 15. I did weighted squats with 15. Everything else I did with 20. And I'm tired. And I'm happy I did it. Happy I showed up for my little 20 minutes. Usually after I work out, I like to come over to my piano and play a little bit. I don't really have time, and YouTube's probably gonna take down the sound anyway, but I'm gonna play a little bit just in case YouTube lets it stay up. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? Maybe where it all started. It's already too much. Book the night train for a reason, so you could sit there in this hurt. Bustling crowds of silent sleepers, you're not sure which is worse. 'Cause I dropped your hand while dancing. We'll see if YouTube lets that stay in. Probably not. Okay, quick transition. I'm gonna shower real quick and then, so I don't look so crazy, maybe do my hair. And then I'm gonna film my TikTok. My TikTok today is about Black-owned brands. So I'm gonna do a full face of both Minted and Beauty Bakery. Then I gotta go get my blood drawn. I'm tired, y'all. Also, if I were Jackie Asamoah, because she did teach us how to pronounce her name, this is where you would get a beautiful bathroom, get ready with me, shower, hair, facial cleanses, but I'm not Jackie, okay? So we're gonna skip all of this. So I'm now filming my Black-owned brands. I've got my Beauty Bakery shipper and my press mailer and my Minted press mailer. I think they're both so cute. USPS was not very kind with Beauty Bakery. I'm a bone to pick with them. But if you want to see the video, you're gonna have to hop over to my TikTok. It'll definitely be live by the time this is it. I finished the TikTok and I've got about 10 minutes before I need to go get my blood drawn. So now I'm taking care of some emails for Minted and Beauty Bakery, taking care of some Beauty Bakery inventory issues. And then when I get back, I'm gonna work on my course. Okay, I'm getting ready to go. I did bring all of my stuff with me though, because I think I'm gonna do a location change to do the rest of my work for the day. I just have so much like heads down stuff, and sometimes like a location change helps me really barrel down and focus. I'm taking a break to eat some lunch. And guess what I'm eating for lunch? Nachos. Lunch of champions. I actually haven't eaten all day because I had to get my blood drawn. And a lot of times they like for you to fast before they get your blood. So now I'm hungry. And I don't care how you feel about me eating nachos. Unless the way you feel is, yeah, nachos. And then I do care. Okay, so what do I have on deck for the rest of today? I've got like 2.5 hours before I pick up my daughter. I'm gonna spend that on my course, fleshing out more of the outline for the course. The thing is, I've taught this course before. I have all the info. I am updating and refreshing, but like I haven't made it an on-demand course, so it's just not like uploaded. And that's a lot of work. And then I actually have to film it. The filming is the easiest part though. It's like the organizing, that's the hard part. That's what I'm gonna do the rest of this afternoon, and then I've also set aside some time Sunday morning to try and get through as much as possible. So yeah, I'm gonna take this next 20 minutes, eat my nachos, and then and then do that for 2.5 hours. You know what I sometimes think is, how much money could I make to just eat on camera? Because there are people who make money just to eat on camera. Could I be one of those people? You know what I'm saying? What skill set do you need? Do you have to be able to eat cute? I don't think I eat cute. Okay, I just realized I do not have 2 hours or 2.5 hours. I have 1.5 hours because I have to leave early to go to FedEx to drop off some samples to my manufacturer for Minted's new launch for next spring. We've been going back and forth on shades. And I have some new shade benchmarks and feedback to give. So that's gonna cut down on my time. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Oh, also I did a podcast interview yesterday and it's live. It's on collabs.io. I think it's also gonna be on YouTube. So if you wanna hear all about how I built the brand. Oh, this photo. This is like the world's most pixelated photo. I would have sent him a photo. Oh yeah, here it is, see? Let's see that. It's live. So I'm not gonna read it, but I'm gonna send it to our head of retail. She likes to know whenever we're in the press or anything's happening, because sometimes she uses that as she's pitching retailers. So I'm gonna send her the link. You can check it out, collabs.io/Brand Architects podcast, also on YouTube. I am now creating the course in Kajabi. Can you guys see this? That's a terrible way to try and get you to see it. Hold on. So this is my course in Kajabi, Startup Starter Kit. I'm adding the modules, but look what I did. I went over here to Google Notebook LM and I uploaded my course. All this content is fully original. And then I asked it to put together descriptions of each module so that I could throw it into Kajabi. This is saving me so much time, I can't even tell you. Okay, I am gonna go ahead and end this little video here. I have no idea if you guys are gonna be into this or not, but like I said, you just launch. And I've got about 20 minutes until I pick up my daughter. I think I'm gonna use those 20 minutes resting. It's been just such a hectic day. I did manage to get to FedEx and drop off those samples. I did manage to finish the entire outline, including uploading all of the worksheets for module one of my course, which launches next week. Quick plug for that, Startup Starter Kit. If you have been wanting to launch a company for a long time, you've had an idea for a brand or a product or a service, and you just were like, I don't know where to start, this is absolutely the course for you. I'm not one of these grifters who's going to promise you that you'll make $1 million in 3 weeks or something crazy, but you will learn all of the fundamentals that you need to learn in order to get something off the ground. And I'm offering anyone who signs up now $250 off the course. The course is $900. That's another thing I'm not going to do is try to pretend what the price is. It's $900. But anyone who signs up between now and the end of November, I'm offering a $250 discount, so it'll be $650. I think it is worth way, way more than that. And I'll just remind you that MBA students pay about 100x that to take my course. So I think it's good. I think it's a good value. That's up to you. But anyway, I've had fun doing this for the most part. There's a lot of setup and moving my little tripod around and all that, this, that, and the third. If you don't want to join the course for much less money, you can join my membership. So my membership, assuming it's in review right now, assuming it gets approved. There are 3 tiers, the lowest of which is $299. So you can get those custom badges. 1 tier up from that for $499. You get at least 1, possibly 2 monthly videos just like this, where I'm going to take you on my day, all the things I'm doing. And if you want to pay $9.99, you can come do members only live streams with me. And while the membership group is very small, it could literally just be you and me. Who knows how many people are going to be interested in that? I have no idea. Anyway, this has been fun. And yeah, join my membership.